Constantino,
¿Qué huele?
pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
I want the same eggs he's eating. I want some of those eggs he's been eating. You know what? It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I even went to deep dive today on an interview Conor did this time last year, where he talked about his diet, and he said, and he mentions in his own word, he mentions that he barely eats meat. He tries to eat a lot of fish, and in the whole paragraph of him talking about what he's eating, he mentions that I might eat an egg. I might eat an egg, which tells me, what does that tell you? He barely eats eggs. And now all of a sudden they're saying he's consuming 30, 40 eggs a week. But in this interview, and I'll snap it to you and I'll send it to you, he mentions that he might eat an egg. Come on. What a joke. And the WBC, you know what? I'm disappointed in the WBC. You know what? The WBC, the green and gold belt, that used to be every fighter's dream was to fight for that belt. That's green and gold, get that WBC. But now everybody's getting a belt. Everybody's getting a belt. I'm looking at Jake Paul and Tyson and Tommy Fury fighting this weekend. They're getting a WBC belt. The WBC doing this, to me, is a little shocking.
Obviously, Chris, I hear some frustrations on your behalf of it. Is there any message you want to tell Conor Benn on your behalf?
No, I kept my mouth shut. Conor Benn is the one this morning that said, he'll give us a rematch. Okay, I beg you, give me a rematch. I accept. Give me that rematch and blow me out in 2 rounds again. Show me, prove to me that you can do the same thing. Being tested. Let's get you tested. Give me that rematch, Conor, and do the same thing to me. Blow me out again in 2 rounds. You know what? I'm confident in saying you won't do the same thing. I'm confident in saying that. Also, why did you avoid doing VADA testing last year? Why did you refuse doing a VADA testing last year? Why? Now, clomiphene. What is clomiphene? It's a woman fertile drug. What is clomiphene? You use clomiphene. When men use clomiphene, obviously it boosts our testosterone. But clomiphene is a drug you take to balance out a previous cycle. I have friends in the bodybuilding industry. Clomiphene is something you take to balance out a previous cycle of a banned substance or a strong drug. That's what clomiphene is. And he tested positive a couple of months after our fight, which tells me he's been on this stuff for a while. So my message to Conor is, Conor, you are the one that said, I'll give Chris Algieri and Chris Renier a rematch and blow us out. Okay, show me you're a man of your word and give me a rematch. Seeing I've been your last opponent, give me a rematch.
Chris, would you go back to the UK or anywhere as long as it's testing?
I'd go anywhere. I've never had a problem going anywhere. But Conor at the moment still doesn't have a British license.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not cleared by the British board. So he's not going to fight in the UK unless he gets a license. So that fight probably be in Saudi Arabia or America. But I'll fight him anyway. I don't care about where I fight.
Is this fight personal to you now?
It's become personal now. You know why it's become personal? Because we as fighters get in that ring and we fight. It's already, our lives are on the line stepping in that ring. When someone cheats to beat you, now you're playing with my life. And it's become personal because also what he's been saying, like he's the one first to say I'll rematch and beat these guys again. So you know what? Yes, it's personal because we as fighters, we risk our lives, man. We do. We see it. We see how fighters die and they're never the same, brain damage. Now you cheat and you fail 2 drug tests. Man, you don't give a damn about who you're fighting. You're risking their lives.
What do you make of when he says like he's innocent? Like, the proof
Man,
is there.
you know what? I didn't for 1 second think that he would cheat, right? When I lost to Conor, I accepted it. I didn't make excuses or I said he cheated. But then everything came out. And then doing deep diving into why did he refuse to do VADA testing? That brings that's a question mark over my head. Like, why would someone refuse to enroll in VADA, in being tested for VADA? that brings a concern to me. Why would you do that? Yeah, it's just unsettled now. You know, I had peace. Losing to Conor, I had peace. I was like, you know what, I lost. It is. I'm 35 years old. You know what? I lost to a better athlete. It is what it is. But then failing the drug test, I don't have peace. I don't have that peace. And how could I have that peace over my head to say, you know what, I lost to a better man, Chris? I've never been knocked out. You saw me when I fought Errol Spence. I fought some Kaiser Mabuza. I fought some big punches right now. I've never been dropped. Never by the chin. Never. Connor's did that. Now, did he do it fair and square, or did he do it with an advantage?
How soon do you want the fight? If it's up to you, within 3 months, by
Yeah, give me 3
September.
months. Done. Give me if Eddie sends me a contract now, give me 3 months. Give me 10 weeks. Give me 3 months, and I'll find him. Come on.
And Chris, in your opinion, do you think he has to fight you in maybe Algeria again just to clear his name?
For at least fight me, because I've been his last fight, right? I feel like, okay, he's been all for. It's coming up on a year. So April will be a year when we last fought. Give him a tune-up. Let me be his tune-up again. Let him do the same thing to me. I feel like, hey, seeing I was the last one to fight him and all of this getting out, give me another shot.
Okay. And lastly, Chris, what message do you have for him if he's watching?
No, Conor, you got to live with this for the rest of your life. You know what's the sad thing about all of this? Is he will not downlive this. He will not downplay this. This is going to be with him for the rest of his life. People are going to troll him for this, no matter where he goes or whoever the next opponent is. It will always be in the air where they say, "Hey, you better get tested. You better not cheat again." So this is going to haunt him. He cannot downplay this. You know what? It's going to be with him. My message to Conor is, Conor, you know what? You got to live with this by yourself, man. You know if you cheated or not, and be a man of your word. Give me a rematch and do the same thing to me. Give me a rematch and do the same thing to me, and I'll keep my mouth shut. I will keep my mouth shut.
All right, Chris. Obviously, you guys were cordial after the fight ended. Are you guys still in communication? Do you text him
No,
at
you
all?
know what? Funny enough, I can't message him. He blocked me. Like he blocked me. Like I can't message him. So I tried this morning to tag him on Instagram and stuff. He unfollowed me. He blocked me from tagging him in messages. So I can't even send him a message because he blocked me.
Chris, anything you want to get off your chest?
No. I just don't have peace. You know, Conor, you gotta play with you gotta live with this. I mean, I don't want to be in your shoes, but give me a rematch. That's all. Just give me a rematch and do the same thing to me.